Welcome to another episode of Bleav in Falcons with myself, Ovie Mughelli, and my favorite tailback, and I've only had three, Michael Turner, the burner Turner. Don't know where the nickname came from because, as we all know, he's the fastest guy, but still one of the greatest Falcons running backs in the history of the franchise. Mike, I'm glad to have you here, but I'm a little bit curious why you're 15 minutes late to the party. Like, what happened that was holding you up?
I mean, I just run into random people all the time, and they just want to argue with me about the Falcons. I run into the Detroit Lions fans.
Okay,
they think they're better than the Falcons.
You know what? That is something to argue about, because depending on how you look at it, depending on what perspective or what angle you're trying to go back and forth, the Lions had an amazing season last year. The Lions. I don't know if you were there. You weren't there. The Falcons flyaway was when we had a chance to go to Detroit. We were 2-0 last year, and I was like, we got something here.
I ain't go to that game, but
but the Detroit Lions beat our ass, and I was like, wait, they're the Detroit Lions. They're not allowed to beat anybody. So after their season last year, and look at our season last year, if they're saying they're better than us, they kind of have a leg to stand on. What was your response though?
Okay. Pause on the Lions. I ran into Steelers fans too. They got the Steelers. They got the Steelers beating us week 1.
Nah.
Right.
No way.
What
No way.
What constitutes them beating us week 1? Like no ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. Steelers winning week 1.
No, there's no way. Have you seen Justin Fields and Russell Wilson? It's actually funny because I said last year to the host before you will, that I was like, like the Falcons are putting a lot of money to this Kirk Cousins guy with this, Achilles, whatever. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson are pennies on the dollar. Why wouldn't you get two pretty good quarterbacks for the price of like half of our quarterback? Okay. And they're like, nah, Kirk is it. And now after seeing the Steelers, Russell and Justin Fields, neither of them are elite to me. So I think we beat the Steelers easy. But the Detroit Lions, the Steelers, we'll get into it on the podcast, but I feel we added
Judon and Simmons.
Yep. Yeah, we're stacked. And so, but you think those two guys are the reason why it shouldn't even be a conversation who's better, the Detroit Lions or Atlanta Falcons?
I just want to know why do people think we're gonna lose week 1. That's all. That's all I want to know. Without those two signings, I thought we was gonna win already.
Yeah,
we added two dogs,
monsters,
and they still saying they're gonna beat us.
Well, it's their job as a fan. Your job is to have the Bleav, as our name, Bleav in Falcons. They're believing in Detroit. They're believing in Pittsburgh, and fans don't live in reality all the time. In fact, I as a fan was arguing on this very podcast. If people want to look back, 42 episodos, I was saying,
42 episodes.
Justin Ritter, we can still make it work. Yeah, with Marcus Mariota, we can still make it work. We'll get to the playoffs. It's a week to bit. No, I try to see the best in us rather than seeing reality. Okay. Now we got a real quarterback. Now we got a squad. So I'm with you. I would right there with you saying that Detroit ain't beating us. Pittsburgh. Well,
do we have a defense?
Yes, now we do.
Okay.
Now we do. It's a scary defense. It's a scary good defense.
Don't worry about the offense. We've been worried about the offense for years. What about that defense though?
Defense wins championships. As much as I hate defense,
we was bottom half on defense, but we added two dogs. Defense.
Dogs.
Two dogs. Bates might have been the greatest free agency signing since me.
I mean, since you were the greatest free agent signing since me.
We got ball hawks. We got ball hawks on defense.
Yeah. We got some dogs.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're not scared of the Saints.
No.
You scared of the Saints?
No, not at all.
Scared of the Bucks?
Absolutely. Well, more than the Saints.
I ain't
scared of the Bucks.
You
But I'm
scared of
saying
Baker. You scared of
the
Baker.
Bucks have a thing about just finding ways to win games, and that Baker Mayfield guy. The reason they gave him money because Baker's doing Baker things again. And when Baker Mayfield gets that moxie, gets that swagger, and starts slinging them balls and has them receivers, the Bucks can be not scary, but they can be a little bit dangerous. Just my thoughts.
What makes us dangerous?
Everything. Bijan makes us dangerous. Drake makes us dangerous. Judon makes us dangerous. Simmons and Jesse Bates makes us dangerous. AJ makes us dangerous. We dangerous from the beginning to the middle to the mother-loving end. Ooh, I like these Falcons, man.
You ain't named no defensive player yet. You ain't named no defensive player yet.
Yeah.
Grady, Judon, Bates, Simmons, AJ Terrell. We keep naming guys.
Don't forget about Kirko. Don't you forget about Kirko. Don't you disrespect Kirko Cousins. Kirko coming here to play. He came here to do what he has to do. I don't care what people say about this man's age and his health and his Achilles. Kirko.
What I always say about Kirko. He ain't got to be a hero.
No.
Just get the ball out.
He ain't got to be a hero, but he can be a hero if he needs to. I feel like he still has that ability to take over a game. We talked before about, is he a game manager? Is that fine? Yeah, he can do both. He can manage a game, but he can take over a game.
I believe in Kirk. I mean, you know, if you watch his career,
yeah,
he wasn't just like no Joe Schmo.
Right?
He had memorable games that
memorable.
That was some special. That was a special throw to, you know what I'm saying, to beat the Saints. To you know what I'm saying, to Stephon Diggs.
That was epic. Saints was mad for a long time, but man, they doing the wrong thing.
He can do it, but he don't have to do it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's funny? Go ahead.
With a defense, I think our defense is better than anything Curry ever had in his life.
Now, yes. Now, absolutely, yeah. Kirk's been waiting for that. I mean, if our boy, which we'll hopefully get on the show at some point, if Matty Ice, is Mr. Matthew Ryan, had a defense that we are about to have this year, me and you would have Super Bowl rings on. We'd be out here talking about, hey, yeah.
I would love his opinion. I would love his opinion on that.
Man. I would love to get Matt's opinion because he know, and he's such a PC nice guy. Him and Kirk and a lot of these quarterbacks, he won't say what he wants to say. He won't say what you would have said. Man, if I would have had a gosh dang defense, then I would have had a Super Bowl ring talking about it's my fault and I did this, I did that. I would come back 3-3 when the defense is the win to let them out. Yeah, I didn't score any points, but the defense messed up. Not me, is what he wants to say on his inside Matthew Ryan voice, but he ain't never gonna say that. So
I wouldn't say he said that. I think he would say that he wanted a chance in overtime. Because he didn't get a chance in overtime.
Yeah. The old
I think that would be his answer. Not if I didn't have a defense. It's like I never had a chance to respond.
We should never been in that situation. We should have never even.
I agree. But
we have to make Falcons fans cry. They're gonna turn us off talking about that very very painful moment. So let's go back into what happened last preseason game because these games don't matter anymore. At least for the Falcons, they don't because they're not playing anybody. They are of the mindsets, and you know some believe in this, some don't. They'd rather have rusty players on week one than have hurt players, and I get their mindset. They already had 2 guys get injured in the first game and in practice, and so they've had this desire to cradle and take care and wrap everyone in bubble wrap. So they didn't play like a majority of the starters again. I thought we'd at least see Penix one more time, because you ain't gonna see him in the regular season. Like, nope, we're gonna let Heineke play. We're gonna let a bunch of scrubs go out there and do what they do, and that's cool, that's fine. But we talked before about preseason, and again, maybe because we're both physical guys, I gotta hit somebody that's not my team. I gotta go out there and I ain't playing scared. I ain't playing not to get hurt, but just a little bit. Even at your height, at my height, we still went out. I don't think there was ever a preseason. Granted, there were 4 games that we didn't play at all during the preseason. We just didn't play any series, any snaps, nothing. And there's a lot of starters.
Maybe the fourth game.
Oh, yeah, the 4th game. I'm saying like all 4 games for us just to not play and save us for the season. I don't think that's stupid, but that doesn't make sense to me. And he has his own mentality and the way he's doing things. And great, Raheem knows what he's doing. Raheem would trust, and Terry would trust. But don't know if that rust can make us lose to a Steelers team that's been playing their starters, that's been playing, the guys who play on Sundays. And we're going to have our guys hitting somebody else for the first time on game day. That's going to be the first time they hit another color full speed like that. Yeah. I don't know about that, but what are your thoughts? Because you definitely ain't going to see the starters in the next game. If you didn't see the starters, a bunch of starters in this game, you ain't gonna see him in the next game. Like it's over. Right. So you can go ahead and say that he don't play starters for the preseason.
I don't know, man. Just go back and look at all the Super Bowl champions in the past and see how much preseason they played. I've seen Patrick Mahomes playing in the preseason, Kelsey in the preseason. You know what I'm saying? It's not about protecting the players. You can protect them so much, but I need reps.
Yeah.
All reps matter.
Yeah.
Practice reps, preseason reps, and then we go into the game. Yeah. I always needed that because we know that speed is different from practice speed to preseason speed.
Ooh,
kicked up a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
Now we're going to week 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like we practice like coming out halftime. What's your routine?
Yep.
Coming out of halftime, everything matters. You know,
yep.
That's how I was taught. I don't know how these guys taught today, but it was like, how I want to get ready to go, come back to halftime because that like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, that little break right there. Am I warming up? What am I doing during the halftime to come out again and take it full force and finish the game? Yeah. You need those. It's all mental. All mental. It's not all about. Yeah, and I want the contact because you got to condition your body to take contact. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the backfield.
Yeah.
I can't imagine going out week 1 and not taking not one preseason rep. And talk about hit me full speed. No.
Yeah.
No.
I can't imagine.
You can't imagine, right?
No, I can't. As a fullback, I cannot even fathom the situation to where I haven't hit somebody.
Anybody.
Full speed is different in a preseason game when you're playing somebody else. Because even in practice, I hold a little bit back. Even when we go 9-on-7, inside drill, I still hold a little bit back because I don't want to like hurt my people. I want to hurt Curtis Lofton. I don't want to hurt Sid Berry. I don't want to hurt, other linebackers we have. You ain't going to go and try to hurt these guys. But in preseason, hey, the filters are off. The barriers are off. Like there is no, like the limit break is off. We about to go. And you have to know how to operate at that level.
Get a little
from
taste.
Snap 1 to game 1. You can't I'll figure it out by halftime and get my pads settled in.
Yeah.
Who does that? I guess the new age does that because, again, Raheem has his thing, but a lot of coaches and teams are doing this. We're not playing our players. And again, we're now old guys. I got 18 gray hairs, and I'm now back in my day. We didn't do this, but it is what it is.
Ovie.
Yeah.
You line up week 1.
Yeah.
You never played no preseason snaps.
Yeah.
And they said, ISO. First play of the game. Are you ready?
You gonna want to be ready? You gonna visualize the heck out of it? But are you ready? Absolutely not. No, you're not. Your body ain't ready because every cell in your body, every fiber in your body has to get used to that contact, has to get used to that hip, has to get used to that fit. And if you haven't done it, and you've only done it at 3/4 or 5/8, 9/10 of your full capacity, if it's not all go, if it's not 100%, then you're not gonna be able to handle the guy who's been going all go, who's played 3 preseason games, at least 2 preseason games, at least 1. You ain't gonna have the same intensity unless you just that elite, which some of us are. But no, I don't want to take the chance.
I ain't say he was going across. I ain't say he was going across. He could have been like, what's some of the big linebackers you played against? Spikes,
Takeo Spikes, Kendrell Bell, Jeremiah Trotter, of course, Mr. Ray Lewis. When I came around to the Falcons, had to go against Ray.
Week one,
Al Wilson.
ISO.
Those ISOs hurt, dude. Like I look now, my son's 9 years old, My wife, she upstairs cooking dinner right now. She's like, Mike, why are we late? You need to hurry up. You gotta eat dinner with the kids. She mad at you. You know, but see, because she mad at you. But you know, we'll see. She mad at you because you was talking about lions and tigers and bears and sealers and stuff.
We'll talk later. I get that.
Yeah. We'll calm her down because I'm here and I can smell the food. But anyways, so it's different type of game these days, and I get what they're trying to do, but I don't like it. But the Falcons are going to be fine this year. They're definitely going to do okay. One thing I want to get to with the preseason game, because it was no stars, no Falcon stars, but you had guys like Chris Bleav, practice squad guy, had 100 yards, had some success. Natron Brooks, DB. We won't talk about the defense that much, but give him some love. He's trying to make one of those few spots left in the defense. And these guys were out there balling because we're talking about, we just want to get warmed up. These guys are trying to make a team. They're trying to, get on the practice squad. For them, it means everything. And I actually love these stories, these unheralded practice squad guys. I mean, we have a whole story about our guy, Eric Weems too, but Grimes, Brent Grimes, Eric Weems, two practice squad guys, one on offense, one on defense, that you just knew from how he played in the preseason games, how he practiced.
They were special.
Yeah, this guy is better than the practice squad. So Chris Bleav and Natron Brooks is like, we're better than the just practice squad guys. Like, you're going to see me. You're going to recognize me. I love Hard Knocks for this exact reason. Because Hard Knocks, have you watched Hard Knocks all this year?
I never watched Hard Knocks.
You never watch Hard Knocks?
No.
I'm a fan of cinema, but, fans
you're a fan of cinema.
Know that I love movies. I love TV. I love cinema. Like, I enjoy that. Hard Knocks, even though, to the average guy,
I like a little bit. I like a little bit of it, but like.
Well, this is why I love it, because I love Hard Knocks because I know my experience in the locker room, and I know the guy who's in the corner, who the camera's not on, who's out there just like he's fighting for like his family. He got kids to feed. He's trying to. Like, he's staying in an apartment. Like, if he don't do this, he has no plan B. Football's plan A, B, and C. Like, I talk to those guys sometimes, and to see them in other situations on Hard Knocks. And of course, they talk about the quarterback and the key players. They always find one or two guys who's on that bubble, just trying to make it. And I love those stories. Tell me about some of the stories that you had in San Diego or Atlanta, because you were never a Hard Knocks bubble guy. You were never a guy who were going to say, is Michael Turner going to make it? Well, I guess in the beginning. You were kind of that. But
that was a fifth-round draft pick, Ovie.
You were what?
Fifth-round draft pick.
But fifth round is – okay, you're right. It's not safe. It's not safe, but unless you just shit the bed, you're going to make it as a fifth-round draft pick. Actually, that's not true either.
But right.
Yeah, I've seen fifth-round draft picks get cut. I was a fourth-round pick at the end of the fourth round, so I was on the bubble. So I was one of those guys. But besides you, do you have any stories of any guys that were on that bubble trying to make it and no one thought that they're good enough? They're like, I just want a chance. Because for me, I knew I was like, Alan Ricard is cool and Harold Morrow's cool, but give Ovie a chance. Like, let me go out there and play, because if y'all let me play, you're going to see that I'm one of the baddest mother shut your mouth out there in the fullback world. But I didn't get a chance until like year 2 or 3.
All right. We were stacked in San Diego. I'm going to tell you one guy that got cut that we all thought should have made a team.
Ooh.
Wes Welker.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was in San Diego and got cut. So did you talk to Wes? Did you see Wes? Like, what did you see about, or what made you know that Wes, I'm going to see him again somewhere?
He did everything right.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing wrong. He scored touchdowns in the preseason and everything.
Wow.
We didn't keep him. No room for him. We kept Tim Dwight. I don't know if that was the right decision, but I'm telling you. Okay, I'll tell you another guy. I'll tell you another guy that was been on the practice squad for years. Malcolm Floyd.
Yeah.
We call him M80.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing nothing but catching bombs in practice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But he was just on the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no room for you. And it was like we were stacked. We were stacked in San Diego.
Yeah. How many Super Bowls y'all win? Y'all was stacked. How many Super Bowls y'all win?
Oh my God! Here you go with that. Here you go.
You was stacked though. I'm just wondering why Michael Turner ain't got like all these rings on his finger.
It's just how football goes, man. I mean, I really truly believe I should have one in San Diego and one in Atlanta.
You and me both. I should have one in Baltimore. I should have one in Atlanta.
Right.
The 2010 season where
it just
Tony,
how it goes.
Julio, Roddy, everybody was stacked. I'll never get that out my head when I was already making. I was calling my mom and dad and say, yo, Super Bowl, you might want to get a hotel. I literally said you might want to get a hotel because this team is so stacked, our Falcons team, that we're going to the Super Bowl. Right. You know, we're going. I mean, have you seen Matt Ryan? Have you seen me? Have you seen Mike? Like, have you seen me? Again, back to me. Like, I'm amazing. I told my parents that. They like, we know you're great, Ovie.
I played on some talented teams, man. And, it just didn't happen. I mean, but I can't explain it.
Yeah.
You have to. It's kind of like you gotta accept it. Like, damn, it wasn't meant to be. Shit crazy though. Like
lower your voice too and talk like Barry White. Damn, it meant to be. It should have been something else.
It's something like crazy. Like some teams, you like. I know we was better than that team.
Yeah.
But they won the Super Bowl. We didn't.
Yep.
So be it. You know what I'm saying? I accept that, but that's the battle, man. That's the love of the game. You gotta be at your best on that Sunday or Saturday, whenever you play the fucking game. You gotta be your best right there.
It ain't about who's the best. It's who's the best on Sundays. That's what it is.
The best.
Like we lost several games. Like we were the better team, but we played like shit. We weren't the best on Sundays.
Right. Yeah. And people think, and fans, that's the thing about fans. They think you can control it. No. I can't control what's gonna happen. It just crazy stuff happens during football games.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Speaking of crazy stuff happening, my boy Young Ho Koo had some crazy stuff happen during the preseason game. The man hit a 54-yarder, was crushing it. He's like, yeah, Koo's back, because he had a shaky 2023 season, and it was up and down, whatever, or last year, whatever you call last year.
Yeah. He
had a great first kick, and then he had wide left, and he missed another kick, and now fans like, are we back in the – we don't know what Koo going to do, because Koo was solid for a good little bit, and then it got a little shaky, and what sucks for kickers is that you only got that one chance to prove yourself. You only have that one chance to let people know that, hey, I got it. Like for us, we had, next play up. And for them, like it's a mental game for all NFL players, but it's a serious mental game for kickers. My question is, is Koo gonna get it right? And for Michael Turner, when you had those, you're not kicking wide left, but say you drop a pass, say you fumble the ball, say you had like 2 fumbles in a game, like how does Michael Turner get back on the straight and narrow? How do you get back to where you need to be? Because I've seen running backs that could never get back. They couldn't find their way back. They got lost, and it got so mental that they're just like, they're trying too hard, they're squeezing too tight, and before you know it, they're useless. They're out the league. So you obviously messed up before. I mean, though people think Michael Turner's never messed up, and he's like, perfection. We all know you've messed up.
Close to
you get back.
Close to
where you need to be.
Okay. Did Koo make some tackles?
He may. I didn't watch the whole game.
You think right? Koo went down there and make some hits.
Oh, did he? Good for him.
Yeah. So
okay,
I'm good with Koo.
Are you good with? I mean, first of all, I hate the whole. I hate the new format for the kicking thing. I hate it. I hate it.
Did Koo run down there and make a tackle on kickoff?
You know what? I did hear.
Go back and look.
Yeah.
That's the kick I want.
Somebody I like him. I think he's great, but I just know that those misses get in your head, and some kickers respond, some don't.
I know, but do you know Koo's story? Koo been missing kicks since, like when he was in San Diego. He was missing kicks.
He was in San Diego?
He got cut from San Diego.
What? All right.
Koo has been battle tested. Don't worry about this weekend. Don't worry about it. The grass has been wet. I don't know. I gotta talk to Koo.
It's preseason.
I gotta talk to Koo. Cool. I know he made some tackles though. It wasn't like he was just checked out.
Yeah, well, let's go back to Michael Turner now. What's Michael Turner do when Michael Turner has a Koo-like performance, at least today, because Koo's usually on point. He's going to get back on point. But when Mike fumbles, because I played with you, I think, I don't know if I've ever seen you do a 2-fumble game. I know I've been in 1 fumble games with you. You haven't had a 2 or 3 fumble game when you was here, did you? Did you?
I mean, I like fumble games in a row. Like fumble, maybe I had like a 4-game fumble streak.
Ooh, God dang, Michael. What were you doing? How'd you get off that streak?
It is mental. It is mental. It is. Because once you fumble, it's like, oh my God. Because like when you make one mistake on film, you gotta live with that for 4 weeks. You remember that?
They're going to come after you.
Yeah, they're going to come after you for
you
4
guys?
weeks. For 4 weeks straight, they're going to attack this one mistake you ever made.
Yes.
You had to clean it up. And if you can clean it up, that's when you test yourself. Like, is this me fumbling, or like, did they exploit something?
Yeah.
That is a weakness in my game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You never question your weakness?
Yes. Yo, so listen, you're talking about fumbling. I'm worried about just catching the ball because
you're right.
I'm good at catching the ball, but if I drop one pass, Matt Ryan ain't gonna throw the ball no more. The coach ain't gonna design no plays for me. Ain't no flea flickers or behind. No, like.
And how long we gotta live with that? How long we gotta live with that? For like 4 weeks.
See, you said 4 games. I gotta live with it for like 6-8 games to where they even think about throwing me the ball again. So I had to catch the ball every time. I think there's one year where I was talking to Roddy and Tony Gonzalez. Said, "Hey, I got 100% completion rate." They're like, "Yeah, but you only caught like 8 balls." I think, "I caught every one of them balls. Caught every one of them things. Every one of them things."
Right.
So I had to do that, and God forbid I drop the ball. God forbid I fumble, because I very, very rarely get the ball on those fullback dives, and we're at the end zone. And I was on the back. I fumbled like maybe one time in like maybe one time in my 5-year career of the Falcons, because I knew if I did, I would never see the ball again.
Right.
So, I mean, I feel cool. It's mental. You gotta get it right.
Talk about pressure and how long they don't understand the mental part of being a professional athlete. Like, if you mess up in practice, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Done.
It's like scratch this up the playbook. He can't do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how great you are, it's like, I gotta do it when it counts.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right.
It's like it's just different stuff, man. Like, we know the grind. We know the grind of being a professional athlete. We all great out there, but it's like certain things, like, I gotta do it right now, or they would never trust me to do this. Ever again.
It's dude. It's like, be like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. I went to the Trinity Combine. Me and Jared Snow were out there. Trinity Combine.
Right.
Decade in the making, 10 years. They've been doing this, do some great stuff for, people who are homeless, trying to get back on their feet, give them something to fight for out there doing the 40-yard dash, shuttle drill. I was out there. I was pulled 2 hamstrings doing the 40. I ran a 5.2. A 5.2. It was bad. But I pulled up a little bit because I didn't want to get my hamstring messed up. So I ran there. I slowed up a little bit. But it was embarrassing. It reminded me that I'm 44 years old. I don't know how I ever did that NFL thing. It's a crazy game, but being at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium today, our fellow teammate Jerry Snore was out there. Jerry's out there doing what he do. What up, babe? And coaching them people and getting them right. And kind of looking around. I was on the field looking around. I was like, yo, we gonna win a Super Bowl. We win a Super Bowl. this team won a Super Bowl. Because all the fans was hyped after the Simmons and the Judon pick. Like, the fans were hype. And it was great because, it was great stories that I got to hear about people who are living on the streets or homeless. But the Falcons, they told me, brought them joy. The Falcons brought them hope. And the Falcons made them cry a couple times. Like, man,
I'm sorry.
You had one job, Falcons, one job. Give me some hope, some peace, some joy. And said, you guys couldn't do that.
Right.
One guy for 20 years. He's like, yeah, you and Michael Turner lost in 2010 to Aaron Rodgers. I said, wait. That was defense. That was me. I did my job. I blocked my blocks.
I know it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But like, you remember a couple weeks ago when I was like, we was talking about the hype, the rumblings of the Falcons.
Yeah,
it's like this could be the year, and I wasn't on that train yet. But we signed Judon and Simmons.
Choo.
And I'm like,
ooh. Choo, baby. Choo.
Get
on that train.
I'm like, I feel it now. I feel it.
So are you saying, wait, Michael Turner, the burner Turner, are you saying that you feel like the Falcons are a Super Bowl ready team? You feel like we can make it to the Super Bowl? Is that what you're saying? I mean, because say with your chest if that's how you feel.
Who you scared of in the NFC?
49ers, that's it. 49ers.
Scared of them.
That's it.
You scared of them?
Yeah, you should be.
Right.
They defending NFC champs. You should be scared of them. But besides that, I feel like we can have a better game than them and beat them. Like they may be a better team than us just because they've done it. Like they're building on last year's success. Same reason with Detroit. Like you might have lost that conversation because they're building on last year's success. We gotta, introduce ourselves to the world, let people know who we are. So I'm saying, because I feel in my heart, especially after being at the stadium today, that we are a Super Bowl ready team. Because we was already gonna win the division. Without Simmons and Judon, we were gonna win the division. NFC South. Baker cool, but I ain't scared of Baker.
Okay, so before those times, you said we was gonna win 10 wins. We had 10 wins.
Yeah, 10 wins. Yeah. Lorenzo, your boy Lorenzo. We talking about 10 wins. Yeah.
So we added 2 Pro Bowlers.
Ooh.
Are we at 12 or 13 wins?
Oh yeah, 12, 13. That's 12, fair. 13. I think Vegas has us like around 10 wins, like 9.5 or something like that. But I think now they need to readjust their odds and put us at 12 wins. But I feel like we're definitely now we're not guaranteed a Super Bowl, but I feel like we're definitely never a Super Bowl ready team. Like I wouldn't be shocked and surprised and oh my goodness, we made it to the Super Bowl. No, like we got a team, we got a squad because everybody is sleeping on my boy Kirko. Everybody's sleeping on him. Okay. I watch Hard Knocks. I watch the quarterback. I watch the receiver. All these Netflix shows because you don't watch TV. I don't know what the hell you do, Mike. But I watch these shows. And
I ain't gonna watch all that. I ain't gonna watch all that.
Man, you gotta watch these shows, man. Kirk Cousins. If you watch quarterback and you see who Kirk Cousins is, you understand that he's the type of guy. This money ain't nothing. He wants to win.
You like that? I'm with Kirk Cousins. You like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
We like that. They need to bring that back. They need to bring that back.
They need to bring that back.
That was hard. That was hard.
Not to change.
Kirko out there.
I want you like that. I want you like that.
Yeah, I'm about to buy me a Kirko chain. Get Falcons.
I'm just saying we got weapons.
We do
on offense.
Yeah,
and we got a potential to be a monster defense.
Yeah, no, I'm with it. So that's my wife calling. She's like, her you're behind up. We gotta get these kids to bed and school tomorrow. So yeah, man. Just closing thoughts. I feel like it's time. I feel like we ready. I feel like the Falcons about to rise up. I feel like it's about to go down.
I don't know when we're gonna gel together as a team.
Ooh, that's the thing.
But I know. I think this Falcon team might have been more talented than our teams.
Calm down, sir.
Okay,
sir. Calm down. Like now, if you put the defense,
is there defense better
than
our
defense? You know what? Okay, maybe. But our offense, we had the most talented offense in the history of the Falcons. Falcons have never had a Pro Bowl player in every single position of their offense, from Tyson Clabo to Tony to you to me to Matt to Roddy to Julio. Like we was bowling, we was out there doing it, but our defense. Love you, Abraham. Like it was Babineau. It was just like our defense wasn't where we were on offense. So we might have the most talented team. I don't want to stretch to say they had the most talented offense.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
What about an unproven offense? Like we got the most.
You know what? Yeah. I mean, it's just that we are. So Bijan might be better than you, Mike. Bijan has the ability to be better, to be the greatest running back in Falcons history.
Pause the show. Pause the show.
Now he's saying timeout. He's like,
whoa. I ain't saying he's better than me. I did not say that.
You said it's the greatest Falcons team ever.
I like Bijan. I like Bijan. I did not say he's better than me now. Pause the show.
All right.
Pause the show.
Okay.
Pause the show.
All right.
Please pause the show.
Yeah. Okay. Our Bijan, who may be as good as Michael Turner.
Yeah.
You know, we have a solid offense.
Bijan versus Algier could be better than me. I'll give you that.
Okay.
A combo. Maybe.
You live in that fantasy world, Mike. But, you know, we'll see. He's been injured, man. He's been injured. So we'll see what he can do.
Has he been injured?
It's a sign of respect for him to break all your records, for him to, you know, outdo the great Michael. It's a sign of respect, you know. So, yeah. So let's get you on social media, Mike, because let
him get the records. Let him get the records.
I mean, I'm saying people want to talk.
I'll be happy you get the records.
We'll see. We'll see. But
I don't think my record's that great. First of all, I mean, I don't play.
I don't even know what your records are. Or what records you hold, if any.
You got records though.
You got some.
Okay.
I mean, you got some. I mean, but records are made to be broken.
I'm just talking shit.
In order for these fans to help me debate you on what's what, you gotta get on social media, man. At least hop on IG, hop on Twitter, something like. Get on Facebook. You know, my mama got Facebook. You can at least have a Facebook. Like, get something. Like,
that's some high school stuff. What y'all do on Facebook?
My mama got Facebook. You know, I got my old high school friends. I still have it.
I'm hopping on social media. I'm not.
All right, yo, I got somebody for you. You know, hook up with them, figure it out. You know, get it done. Because
y'all debate me on social media. Who the best running back in Falcons history?
Yes.
Who the best fullback in Falcons history?
It's not a debate who the best fullback is in Falcons history. Like calm down. Pause the show. Ain't no debate.
Not a debate.
Are you serious? I was the first Pro Bowl fullback in the gosh dang Falcons franchise history. Are you serious? Is there a debate?
Yo, are you the only Pro Bowl fullback?
I was the first and I was the best. Like, I watched the film. That's the problem. People don't watch the gosh dang film. There is no comparison.
Was TJ Duckett the fullback? Was Duckett the fullback?
Duckett?
Yeah, was he a fullback?
I don't know. Like they see that.
Now you don't know.
Tailback. Our boy Jason Snell was a fullback. Like our boy Veron.
No.
But they're not fullbacks. Like they're not fullbacks. I don't think Duckett was a fullback either. So as far as fullbacks, it's me. I'm it. I'm the show. I won. Close the show. It's no.
Fred was Fred wasn't fullback.
McCrary, I don't think so. He's fullback, but like love and respect to everybody who's ever played fullback in the Falcons history.
This next week's show.
I'm it. Like humbly, I'm not humbly saying this. I'm it. I'm that guy. I'm usually humble about this stuff. Let's stop. Let's not be silly here. Like I'm it.
You it.
I'm it. Okay. It's me. You know, like Pro Football Focus had an all-decade team, and the problem is that we have no stats at fullback. You have to actually watch it. Pro Football Focus had an all-decade team. My mom actually framed it. I'll show it to you next time and post.
Your mama framed it.
My mama framed it. She, you know, she's Nigerian mother. It's me. It's Gronkowski. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's like the greats, like the last decade that I played in. I'm on the all-decade team. If you actually look at who had the most, impact at the position, because Pro Football Focus is about all the extra statistics. Me, I'm the guy, not just the Falcons.
And your mama framed it.
Yes, my mama framed it. She framed it and gave it exactly these rules here in the basement.
What do mamas do?
Mamas. They it wasn't me. They did it. She framed it. Man, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go.
Don't get mad at me.
It's my fault. You got me hot talking about history, talking crazy. All right, so y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all watch this. When Mike gets some social media, or Mike over here gets some social media, y'all go ahead, talk to him, talk crazy to him,
Can't
and
wait.
we'll see y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all.
I'll see you, Mom.
Yeah, very good, man. Good night.